Let's get...
Hey, what's up? This is Coach Luca. I'm super happy to be teaching you a really awesome and powerful program by Pavel. This plan is called 015. It's a offshoot of the Quick and the Dead program, Plan 044 and 033. If you haven't read the book Quick and the Dead, I highly recommend you get yourself a copy on strongfirst.com. I'm not going to go into details of the book, so if you haven't read it, go check it out. But this program is with only 2 exercises, the power push-up and the power swing. Now, I did Quick and the Dead for a few months, and I really love the program. This one, what I like about it, it's super simple and it's go-to, and you're gonna get great results. So the way the program works, Plan 015, it's with 2 exercises. You have the swing and then your push-up. You're only gonna be doing sets of 10 reps, 10 swings and then 10 power push-ups. You're gonna be doing the exercises on an interval, so every 90 seconds. You first start with the swing at 0, and then 1.5 minutes later, you do your push-ups, and you alternate the swings and the push-ups. So you get a total of 3 minutes in each exercise, and you do the other exercise in between. It's really set for a specific way, and Pavel recommends do not change the rest intervals. You're doing this for a total of 30 minutes, so it's short, it's sweet, and it's powerful. A little more detail on it. Like I said, it's only 2 exercises. How many times you do it, Pavel recommends start with 3 and build it up to 5 times a week. Depending on the week, you could change it. Depending on your schedule, then that's the nice part. It's very flexible. It reminds me of Simple and Sinister. Do this program for at least 6 to 12 weeks or more. You're gonna get the benefits if you stay with it longer. It's not a program where you do it and you switch programs. You're gonna get the true benefits from long-term practice. Now, what you're gonna get is a lot of power. It's a power program. You're working your speed, you're working explosiveness with both exercises. What's interesting about this program, it also develops your strength indirectly. Even though you're working your power, it has a high correlation and effect on positive strength gains. You're possibly gonna build some muscle in the time that you spend during this training. So documentation of people doing this program had a hypertrophy effect. There are many what we call what the hell effects into this program. Another one is mitochondrial biogenesis. That's a fancy word for your cells getting bigger and stronger and being able to produce more energy with quality. A very cool thing about this program, it doesn't leave you trashed, meaning that it doesn't really leave you that sore. There's enough rest built in so that you're able to focus on quality while you're training. There's a really cool story that Pavel has about one of his friends in the military, and he did something very similar but intuitively. He sprinted up a staircase for maybe 10-15 seconds, and then at the top of the staircase he did 10 explosive push-ups. So it's pretty similar to that. So Pavel, he's like, I did all this research for 5 years and you just realized on your own. This program is not like your typical hit that you'll see in popular programs. It's not meant to burn you out or leave you gassed, but you're able to focus a lot on keeping the quality of your training. So why only 2 exercises? Why the swing and the push-up? So if you've read most of Pavel's books, it's a minimalist, usually 2 exercises, and this is perfect. He chooses the most bang for your buck exercises that you would get that are, number one, the most accessible, and you'd get the most results with your investment in time. Swings, most people can do either 2-arm or 1-arm, and the push-up, all you need is a floor. For the swings, use a heavy enough weight that's gonna challenge you for 10 reps, and use the overspeed eccentric on the way down. So watch. Aggressively and forcefully hike the bell on the way down to gather more speed. Alternate days between 2-arm swings and also the 1-arm swing. How you should select the appropriate kettlebell size is you could do a test. You want to perform a sprint swing for 20 to 30 seconds. If you start to slow down and you don't reach 20 seconds, it means it's too hard. If you can do more than 30 seconds, that means it's probably too easy. So calibrate the kettlebell size. If you don't have a heavier kettlebell, what you can do is use an elastic band and do overspeed eccentrics with the band. So you take the band and you loop it inside the handle and you take the end of the band and you loop it through the other hole like this, and you make it tight. You make this sort of knot. So you're gonna bring it wide enough so you could put both your feet through the other ends of the band like this. Once you have both your feet in it, make sure you step back. You're in your triangle stance for the start of your swing. Position yourself and swing. During your rest period, you just want to breathe through your nose, lower your heart rate, normalize your breathing, and also perform fast and loose to relax your muscles. So you start with 10 kettlebell swings and recover for 1.5 minutes, then do your 10 explosive push-ups, recover for 1.5 minutes, and keep going for 30 minutes. Do not change the rest periods. So the push-ups, you have to be doing them explosively. What really matters is you keep your form. Going down fast and explosively coming up is the name of the game. I can start at the top, or I can also start at the bottom, but you have to do them pretty fast. So here we go. How should you select the appropriate variation of the push-up to make it challenging enough? You can do a test. You want to be able to sprint your power push-up for 20 to 30 seconds. If you start to slow down, the test is over. So you have to be within the 20 to 30 second range. If you can't hit 20 seconds, it means it's too hard. If you go beyond 30 seconds and you can do more, it's too easy. So adjust the variation of push-up. If you want to make it more challenging, you can use an elastic band like this, and you just put it between your hands, between your back, and it's gonna give you added resistance for your push-up. Watch. Alternatively, if you wanna make it more easy, then you would have to attach this to a wall, find a way, and you can hook this to your waist or to your chest. One last thing on the push-ups, you can alternate variations. You can do them on your palm and also on your fist. If you do them on your fist, if you're a boxer or martial artist, you can put the pressure on your first 2 knuckles. Otherwise, put the pressure on the last 2 so that you fire up the triceps in a better way. Start at the top. Or start at the bottom. You wanna drive to the ground as if you're rooting into the floor. It's also acceptable that your hands or fist come up off the ground, but I prefer to keep them in contact. If anything, before making the swing or the push-up harder, without changing variations or adding weight, add more power to the exercise. Add more hip thrust on the swing and more downward acceleration on the way down. In the push-up, drive through your arms, brace your abs, and increase the tension throughout your body even more. Thanks for listening once again. This is Hardstyle Kettlebell Pro, Lucas signing out. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, share it to a friend, do the program, and comment down below your results.